Hi guys, it's Trig and welcome to a video about 5 things to do when bored in Skyrim. So we've all been there, we've played Skyrim for however many hundreds of hours, and after a while, you're just like, but what do I do now? Having just played and played and played, same character maybe. Here are 5 things you can do when bored in Skyrim, which aren't totally ridiculous, so hopefully you enjoy. So number 1 is walk from one place to another. This sort of ties into no fast travel and immersion and all these things, but walking from one place to another, you see a lot of stuff. You get to maybe go places you haven't gone in your hundreds of hours in Skyrim. Going from one place to another, you can come across probably dragons, unfortunately, bandits and all these other NPCs you might not see as much. Maybe get some good loot. And it's quite nice to even see the scenery if you have some sick mods. So then next I would say is get loads of mods and see if it works and then go to town with it. So you could get some spoof mods, or you could get immersion mods, or whatever you're looking for, aesthetic or whatever, and just have loads of fun with it. So installing mods takes enough time in itself, but it can go very wrong or very well, and that's part of the fun of it, and it can lead to a newfound interest in the game. Personally, whenever I get a new armor mod, something just clicks inside me and goes, this is going to be awesome, and I play a bit. Then I download maybe a new quest mod, and then that's another couple hours added. On top of that, if you just download a new weather and then tying in with the previous one, just walk about, it'd be quite cool to see all the storms and blizzards or whatever there is. So thirdly, I would say set your character a challenge, such as no potions or healing yourself, or even no weapons, so unarmed only. This can bring you a challenge, which means you have to adapt your playstyle, which is quite an interesting thing to do, I think, in Skyrim, because personally I always end up sort of going back to the same sort of character with a bow and sneak, because that's just something I enjoy doing. But when I go off into Magicka, boosting that up and maybe doing alteration, I don't think I've ever used alchemy, for example, and bring in challenges such as no looting. That makes making money a lot more difficult. I would definitely say try no looting. I made one build with that and it was a lot harder than you'd think to get money, because if you do a bounty you can get anywhere from 25 to even only 100 gold. Obviously you can't buy much with that. So 4, this ties in a bit with the third, but I would say use skills you've never used before. This means you'll play a way you've not done before. So I've never really used alchemy, apart from a couple times when I was just boosting my character. But this will change up your playstyle and make your character a lot more powerful. Sort of level out your character, make him a sort of jack of all traits, but in an epic way, as in you master all of these skills. And finally, number 5, this is I think the one everyone should do, use a character build guide that you find interesting. So, such as my painted man build or survivalist, those are some of my favourites, but I would say check out the quality Trigger J content, or just look online. It's quite easy to come across builds. I think Tamriel Vault has amazing builds in there, which people have gone into a lot of detail in. Use them to inspire your build. I would never say copy the build perfectly, adapt it into your playstyle and the way you want it to be. And that's all. So thank you for watching, guys. This has been Trigger J, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks guys, and goodbye.